The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets going up against the San Antonio Spurs. Not a lot to complain about for this Spurs team right now. They've won 8 of their last 10, looking really strong. They've got to be pleased. And at the All-Star break, a chance for players to heal and recuperate. And Kenny, let's talk about injuries. A part of the game, but some manage to stay healthy. Is it all just luck?
Well, some of it's luck, but a lot of it's preparation. If you prepare your body for the rigors of the NBA season, you're going to reduce the risks and you become more durable, and the quality teams have that. But really, one of the most valuable things a player can bring to the table is health.
You know, the saying goes, the best ability is availability.
Oh, I like that.
And, you know, there's truth to that. You know, so many things factor into a player's health. Toughness, conditioning, and it's a great training staff you also need to have. It all adds up.
Do you recall who it was who said the best ability is availability?
Dr. Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, really? Under what circumstances was this famous quote uttered?
I just made it up, Ernie.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for your honesty, which I understand is the best policy. Somebody just said that.
Wow.
Nice.
I like that. I've never heard that.
I got one, Ernie. E equals MC squared.
Ooh. Wow. Kenny, you got anything? No, I didn't think so.
No.
Thanks for tuning in.
To be or not to be?
That is the question.
We're coming to you from the Time Warner Cable Arena in downtown Charlotte, North Carolina, home of the Hornets. The excitement of the NBA is on the way. This is Kevin Harlan, and here with me tonight, Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke reporting from the sideline. And, of course, Boris Diaw. They will definitely miss his contributions.
Kevin, I thought he was really an important player for them, undervalued and not given the credit he deserved. That's not to say the trade was a mistake, but I think they'll miss him more than you might expect.
You know, chemistry-wise, I agree with you, Clark, because he was a glue guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of held things together for them in a few areas, and so not having him around might take some getting used to.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Then it's Freak. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
And it's the Hornets ball. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him. The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Pick by Zeller. And Land kicks to Walker. Again, the miss by Walker. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Right at the free throw line, and Aldridge the basket on the assist by Ginobili.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal. That might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Pick by Zeller. Here's Walker, and the rejection by Leonard.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And that one's good. Freak.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And Land kicks to Zeller. There's a good screen. Pass to Jefferson. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Charlotte shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Spurs have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Steve Clifford.
He knows knows this won't be an easy game, especially defensively, and he talked about how difficult it is to contain shooting guard Manu Ginobili. He told me Ginobili is one of those right-brain scorers. He just sees the game just slightly differently. An angle to get by his man or an opportunity to draw contact, and of course, he can really do it all. Drive, shoot, and pass. Kevin, Ginobili, without a doubt, one of the more well-rounded and competitive players in the entire league.
Thanks again, Doris.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds a spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending it.
Spurs passing it around. There's Freak. And another basket for San Antonio.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Walker. Against the Lakers, he was really on his game. Shot off the screen. Jefferson, that's good. Jefferson's got 6.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
And he gets the bucket.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Walker against Leonard. Picked by Zeller. And it's Walker penetrating, and he gets it to go. Walker's got his second basket of the night.
How about the screen that frees him up, though, for the jumper?
And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights.
Charlotte trailing. Williams down low with Jefferson. Jeremy Lamb out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the 3 spot. So that's who Charlotte starts the second with. The feed to Lamb. Clock at 6. Williams sets a screen for Lamb. And he misses the go-ahead basket. And San Antonio shooting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. Parker kicks to Leonard. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
The kick out to Williams. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Williams has got his second bucket. A tight game here in Charlotte. Parker outside. Leaps for it. It's stolen by Jefferson. Williams with the ball. Picked up by Aldridge. And it's Kid Gilchrist penetrating. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. In fourth, the Spurs.
This team takes smart three-point shots. That's one of the reasons, Kevin, they're amongst the league leaders in three-point percentage. They don't just hoist up crazy threes. They get quality looks from behind that arc.
Some changes for Charlotte. Cody Zeller's checked in for Williams. And it's Batum in for Andre Robertson. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Ginobili's checked in. Now here's Freak. D right on him. Kicks to Leonard. They set the pick. The dish now to Freak for 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. 9 points for Freak.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Kid Gilchrist, the pass to Jefferson. Not enough on that one as it misses.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to Freak. There's the triple. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Hornets trail by 6. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Clippers was simply superb. He finished with 15 points and did his work from a pair of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the charity stripe. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
Thanks, Doris. He had a heck of an outing that night, GA.
Yeah, he really did, Kevin. I mean, a very professional performance. Played hard every single second he was on the court.
Guys, that's what we expect from him, and he rarely lets us down, and he certainly didn't let us down that night.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Lamb. He's putting up 9 points a game. And the numbers won't wow you, but I like the effort he brings to the table each and every night.
Yeah, great hustle, does all the little things. Just a good complimentary guy to have on your team.
Walker's checked in for the Hornets. And so here's Charlotte, 8-point game. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. To the paint, puts up the baby hook. Jefferson's shot is off.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Freak missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Leonard. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Walker's shot is off. San Antonio leading by 8. Ginobili dishes to Freak. It's Ginobili on the wing. Aldridge left side. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You know what? You just cannot get much better of a look than that one.
Exactly. I mean, no way you expect him to miss that shot.
Poke loose. Here's Batum. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Kaminsky is checked in for Sharp. Andre Robertson. And the first half.
Well, guys, I'm here.
Okay, guys, solid play so far. I like what I'm seeing. But just a few things to talk about before the second half. Our shot selection couldn't have been better. That's the first thing I'll say. I want to see the same patience and decision-making in the second half. We were able to make an impact with our low-post offense. Let's continue to exploit those good mismatches in the paint. These guys did not see this coming, but now they know what they're up against, and they're going to come out angry. Get ready to go toe-to-toe with them and cap this thing off.
Ladies and gentlemen, and as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
On the floor for San Antonio, Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Freak, and Jefferson gets it to go. San Antonio leading by 10. Ginobili with the ball. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciates it.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
The Hornets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Feeds it to Freak. That ball's nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got 4 assists in the game. Hornets trail by 9. Batum attacking. The shot is off. Nice D from Freak. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And Leonard gets it to go.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Hornets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And Walker kicks to Lamb. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Dishes to Jefferson. Picked by Zeller. 5 to shoot. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Outside, Walker. The pass to Batum. Walker with a clean look. They get the rebound.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Spurs lead by 13.
And the efficiency is there, but the aggressiveness is really lacking. So far, it hasn't hurt them, though.
Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Walker's got 15.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Now here's Batum. He's covered closely. Jefferson setting the pick for Lamb. To the wing on the left. From deep, Walker. Again, the miss by Walker.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
And a wide open look for Freak.
Let's go.
That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 6th assist on the night.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Hornets dance team.
And let's go down to a list of players you can't leave open under any circumstances. This season's most accurate small forwards from the field. The 4th spot held by Kawhi Leonard.
And that tells you about their ability to slash through the defense and get to the hoop effectively. I mean, because you have to be getting a lot of layups to have that kind of a percentage.
That's accurate, but you can't do what they've done without a superb outside shot as well. I mean, that's not a problem for this group. They certainly can drain the jump shot.
And it's Freak missing.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Walker with it. He's picked up by Parker. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over.
Spurs leading by 16. Zeller and Jefferson are inside. Kemba Walker is out there with Jeremy Lamb. And it's Batum in at the small forward. So that's the Hornets 5. The Hornets shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Outside Jefferson. Zeller, a screen on Leonard. And it's Walker penetrating. And there's Al Jefferson on the assist by Walker. Walker's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
He kicks to Lamb. takes the 13-footer, but he gets it back. And that one's good. And that's 12 points for Al Jefferson. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Marjanovic. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Leonard playing extremely well. He has 17 points, and he hasn't forgotten to get his teammates involved either.
And he's conscious, I think, Clark, of good ball movement. It needs to be a part of their game plan throughout.
The Spurs making a switch here. Ginobili's checked in. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Outside, Walker. Zeller setting the pick for Walker. To the paint. Here's Jefferson. No good off the back of the rim.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Hornets trail by 19. To the left side wing. Here's Walker. Softly drops in the floater. Walker's got 21 in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
To the middle. Here's Zeller. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And it's Leonard at the elbow. All alone. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Leonard against Walker. Inside, Jefferson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
We've watched Jefferson play great basketball. 8 rebounds, and he was able to come up with 1 steal, too.
You know what? He's been a difference maker defensively today, Clark. He's disrupted more plays than the stat sheet will show.
LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Anderson. And he sinks the second. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Freak. From outside, off the mark. Hornets trail by 18. Stolen by Ginobili. Pass to Leonard. Another one falls for San Antonio. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for San Antonio.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
All right, Charlotte, now entering the court for your viewing entertainment, the Hornets team. Make some
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching this. Made it clear that their offense needed to run through Leonard. Coach stressed the importance of getting the ball in his hands as soon as possible at the start of their possessions. No question he's going to be the key guy for them offensively. Gentlemen, some late-game adjustments that could prove crucial in the game's closing moments. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks again, Doris.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
And I don't know if anybody can tell you what he was thinking, because I certainly have no idea.
And here's Freak. Back to Ginobili. Here's Freak. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. 24 points for Freak.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch. That's an example there, guys, of contesting the shot and corralling the board. That's really all you can ask of a guy at that end of the floor.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Hornets have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Jefferson has a wide open look. A rebound by the Spurs.
2 minutes to
Here's Freak. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Freak's got 14 points here in the second half.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. And that'll be his third foul so far. So, Charlotte making some changes. Jefferson's checked in for Hairston, and it's Kid Gilchrist in for Harrison. And San Antonio also making a switch. Freaks checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Spurs.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yeah, and a very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And with this win, they'll end up notching another victory for this year's campaign, win number 33.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Yeah, and Greg, when it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game one has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Leonard. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it. Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Freak. That's good from 17 feet away.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
LaMarcus, it looked like the team and you were really feeling good out there, making things happen at both ends of the floor.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, going to a building on the road and completely control the action like he did, only a few players.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.
Today on 2K.